Thank you for being here today. Let's stand for a word of prayer and we'll get our program going. Let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and the opportunity to gather here as a Rotary Club. We thank you for all the blessings that you provide for us. Ask that you would look over and watch over the people that are not here today for whatever the reason. We also ask that you bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies and bless those that prepared it. For it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's do the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Please be seated. Thank you. Any happy dollars? Mr. Rob.
Well, with our friend Cynthia, she has to go on today. Wanted me to make sure that we talk about Second Friday. Second Fridays for June 13th will be amazing as we have the Tom Petty tribute band. We have a lot of vendors. In fact, her phones are bringing off the wall for vendors and stuff for the farmers market, which is going to start here in June. And it's going to be a lot of fun, so obviously we'll try to help with the tables and stuff like that.
Cool. Any other happy dollars? Mr. Wood, welcome back from Florida. Great to see you.
I got a couple of buckets to say I'm really happy with that.
Yeah. We're happy to have you.
I'm happy to have you back too. Thank you. Yes.
I have another, just to remind everyone who's coming that the district conference is Saturday, and I know it's Memorial Weekend, so sometimes aren't able to make it because of events, but we also have a district assembly, it's kind of a district training, and I don't even know if you've got the email on it, but it is May 31st. Now, Fulton, from like 11 to 2, I haven't got all the specifics, so if you're not able to make the district conference, which is really a lot of educational thing about what our district does, the district training is May 31st.
I've not received anything on that yet.
You'll be getting it soon. They had to get the place secured. So,
okay.
On short notice, if you want to learn what the district does, and if you're looking to have a position in the district, it's just a lot of education on what the district does.
Where is that meeting?
It's in Canal Fulton. It's one from 11 to 2.
11 to 2?
So I didn't
okay.
get the specifics yet, but I just
Okay. Cool. Any other happy dollars? Yes.
I don't know. I guess this is happy. It's going to cost me money, but my oldest daughter, Rachel, got engaged last weekend. We actually texted it all.
Congratulations. Anybody else?
I'm glad Scooter invited everybody to the wedding.
All right. We have a number of guests today. Bill, would you like to introduce your wife?
My wife, Vivian, who hardly needs an introduction, is most of you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Cindy, you want to introduce your...
My husband Kenny, we had a meeting before this and we had to be together, and so he got to come along.
Thanks for being here. Gwen Severini from the Louisville Gardens Nursing Home is here for a second time. She has given me an application and $30, and she even has a Rotary shirt already, so we'll probably be voting her as far as being a member coming up the first week of June. Do you want to introduce the clan over here?
Well, sure. Okay. So we've got Lydia Warner, and she is our kind of adopted youth exchange student. She's actually with a different organization, but she lives with Ermac at Heather Wiseman's house, Heather and Aaron Wiseman. They're presenting today. And then Flavie Boulders, who, of course, is our Belgian exchange student. And on the thing, just as a note, Ermac's from Turkey. So, but you'll know that after she presents anyway. And then we have Shannon Benson here, who housed and was Flavie's host mom the first half of the year. So her current host parents were unable to make it today. And Heather has had Ermac the entire year and Lydia half this year. So it'd be great if we all thank them.
Welcome. All right, Rotoball. You need to have a Rotoball ticket picked. You're the lucky person to do that today. You'll make someone very happy. If you can read the name, you're doing better than the last 4 people have.
Bill.
Bill.
All right.
Really?
Bill, you gotta show back up and get money.
Bill shows up and he wins money.
She's gonna get the money.
All right, so that's Rotoball. Some new business. Eva mentioned about the district conference this Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. We are going to still go through with the trail cleanup today. I just looked at the radar, Greg and I did, and it looks like it's not going to rain for the next 2 hours. I'm not a weatherman, so don't hold me to that. But according to the radar, it looks okay for the next couple 2.5 hours anyway. So we're going to meet at Greg's house. We've got 12 people signed up, so if you can please show up and help us out, that would be very, very, very nice. Our annual business meeting, June 25th, our annual banquet is here at the Eagles. If you have not signed up, I'm going to pass this around. Please sign up. All told, I think we've got 39 people signed up so far, which is really good. That's just Rotary people, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to pass this around. Please designate whether you would like fish, chicken, or steak. And we'll start over here. Pass that around. Thank you. Trail cleanup, flag installation. Mr. Edwards, how's the flag installation going?
Installation is good on the bases we're finding. Right now we have 30 that we can't find. And I have a bunch of lists over here that I'm gonna give out to 4 or 5 guys, all right, before you're out of here, all right? And I'm gonna name them. It'll be Glenn, myself, anybody else want 8 or 10 flags to put in, you need a pin to drive, all right? And then Denny will do a few, and Mark Gracker, that's the other one, okay? By the way, we are at 1,228, okay, which is a little under 100 shy, of that 92, 100. Way ahead money-wise, even though we raised our prices. And that's good.
Good. Thank you.
Other than that, Glenn, you got anything?
Not really. We're trying to keep up with the ones that can't find the flags, like Tim said. We got about 30 maybe. Denny's working on the list. Mark Beckle is working on the list. But we still got 9 or 10 flags up there that run yet. We couldn't do it Monday or Tuesday, so that's going to get us the rest of the week. So overall, I think we're in better shape than normal.
Good. That's great. We have the brochures for our 100-year celebration anniversary banquet dinner. It is Saturday, September 27th. If you would like a brochure or two to put somewhere business-wise or information, please see me. I've got, I don't know, probably 20 or so here. So happy to pass them out. I think we put 1 or 2 on each table today. So ready to go with that. Thank you, Jim, and thank you to Cynthia for working on that. On the agendas that I passed out, there are schedules for the next several weeks. Please note that next week, May 28th, is a 5:30 meeting, and Cullen Likens is a 13-year-old young man with cystic fibrosis. He's going to speak on that for a few minutes, and then we're going to have two of our newer Rotary members introduce themselves. Just take a couple minutes to do that. So, having said that, anything else? Good? Barb, you want to take it away?
Sure. Flavia's going to get us started. Flavie. And I think so that you can. And then
Okay.
all right. Do you need someone to click for you or anything?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You can
I'm
take
ready.
it away.
So I'm Flavie and I'm from Belgium. So I will talk about Belgium today. So Belgium is in Europe. It's pretty small. So just you can imagine it can fit in Ohio. The capital is Brussels and there's almost 12 million people living there. We speak 3 languages, French, Dutch, and a little bit of German, just a little bit. So we don't have a president like here. We have a king and a queen, Philip and Mathilde, and they have 4 kids, Eleanor, Elizabeth, Gabriel, and Emmanuel. Elizabeth will be the next queen after her father. So we have a royal family, but they don't really do anything. The ministers are the one like deciding for the country and making all the decisions. Like, don't tell anybody, but they're kind of useless. So we have 3 things we're known for. So French fries. It's not from France. It's from Belgium. Beer and Liège waffles.
Chocolate? How about chocolate?
Chocolate too, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And there's things that maybe you don't know it's from Belgium, but it actually is. There's a Smurfs, Asterix and Obelix, and Tintin. So that's my city. I couldn't find more pictures because it's pretty boring. So on the Belgium map, it's right here, the blue dot. So we have a castle, but it's been here for like a very long time. It's in a big park with like a swimming pool. There's playgrounds, a big lake, and there's just the church. So that's my family. So you met my dad. We can't really see him, but you met my dad in February. That's my stepmom. And then there's my mom, my stepfather, my sister, my first little brother, and then my other brother is right here. And then there's my grandfather, my grandma, and this is my best friend. And we can't really see him, but that's my best friend too. He's my cousin too. And there's my other cousin here. We're really close to each other. So yeah. So here's some pictures about my trip here. I didn't have enough space to put more pictures, but there's the things that I preferred here. So it's the trip to New York, the football games. I really like the Cavs game too. And I was in the bowling team, even if I couldn't compete. And then went to Washington, D.C. too, and Niagara Falls. And here's some picture from homecoming and another one from a football game. So that's kind of a big, like, I don't know how to say that, big view of my trip here. And I would not be here without Rotary, so I would like to thank you for everything. I really had fun, even if it's since February, it's been a little bit complicated, but I really enjoyed here, so thank you. Yeah, you can't really see the pictures.
See, if we turn that off, it's pitch black instead. All right, so Lydia from Germany is up next, but we have to log off of Lobby and onto her account, so.
All right, let's go, folks. You're up.
This is Lydia from
Okay,
Germany.
so my name is Lydia, and today I'm going to talk about my exchange year and my country. So first about myself, I'm Lydia. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Germany, and I went to Kleinock first and then transferred to Louisville. And I'm also with a different organization, and I'll talk about that later. In my free time, I like to paint, I like to read, bake, cooking.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure. And I like to hang out with my friends too. And after I come home, I will finish high school and then go to college afterwards. First of all, I want to thank Rotary because without Rotary, I wouldn't be where I am today. Because they kind of like adopted me when I struggled with my old host family, and I'm really grateful that I got the opportunity to meet everyone. And yes, especially Bill, because he really put effort in. Yes, thank you. So I'm here with AUSA. They're here to promote global learning, leadership through foreign exchange, study abroads, and leadership programs for high school students from the US and around the world. Most employees there did an exchange themselves. And it's different from Rotary because you can actually choose the country you want to go to. And based on the country, you apply for an exchange. And you can see the countries you can choose from. That's my family. 2 people are missing because the last big family picture is from a few years ago, and I wanted to put a more recent one up there. So here's my mom. Her name is Silke. She's 52. That's my brother Jan. He's 12, and my dad Mario. He's 52 as well. And then I have a bigger brother. He's 20, and a sister. She's 22. Yeah. So kind of like a summary of some events that happened during my exchange. Of course, football games. Then I went to Niagara Falls. My parents visited me, and some fun school activities. We like created a crime scene, and it was kind of fun.
Your parents visited you at Niagara Falls?
No, it was different. Oh,
I went too many.
Of course, homecoming. I think that's, with Brom, one of the most important things for an exchange student because, I don't know, it's what you expect from an exchange year. Then the trip to DC we did with Rotary. You can see some pictures over here. And also thank you for paying for our trips. Then prom, of course. Yeah. And the New York City trip. With some pictures again. Now I'm going to talk about my country and introduce you to what I think is kind of important to know about it. So it's located in Central Europe. It has 16 states, which you should be able to see, but it's a little bit small, so I'm sorry. Then it has a population of 84 million people, 84 million, and it's about 138,069 square miles big. It borders 9 other countries, has access to the Baltic and North Sea, and its capital is Berlin. The culture, some of those are pretty stereotypical. So we have a big bread culture, beer of course too. Soccer, I would say it's seen as a national sport. And we have Christmas markets, you can see over here, I hope. And Oktoberfest, but it's more like Bavaria. That's less all of Germany. Then that's our current chancellor. He got into office May 6th, I think, so it's pretty new, I would say. We have a federal parliamentary republic. And each state has like its own government. and we have multi-party system. So we have about 6 big parties we can choose from, and then a lot of smaller ones too. Our capital is Berlin. It's the largest city as well, with a population of 3.6 million. It's located in northeast of Germany, and it used to divide east and west between, like, during the Cold War. It's known for history, culture, and its nightlife, and it also has a major center for arts, film, and education. Now we're going to talk about my city. It's called Leipzig. It's located in the east of Germany, over here, about 90 miles southwest of Berlin. It's the 8th largest city in Germany and the most populous city in the German state Saxony. Its population is around 628,718. I put some big buildings together. So we have the monument to the Battle of the Nations. It took place in 1813, I think, and that's when Napoleon was defeated. Then we have a panorama tower. It's really big, so you can see it from almost everywhere. And it just has a nice view. Then the soccer stadium, as I said earlier, soccer is a big part of our culture. So it's called the Red Bull Arena. And then our old town hall. Now we have a new one, but it doesn't look as nice, so I put the picture of the old one up here. And now I'm going to talk about my school at home, because I think there are also like some differences. So we have 2 buildings. One is over here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like older looking. And then we have a new one as well. We have a lot of green spaces, and we have to go outside during our breaks. Yes, and we have around 700 students going there, so it's kind of small. And last, I put some differences together. I would say that like the biggest differences I noticed being here. So first of all, public transportation, which is almost, you can't really find it over here. The food, I would say we have less fast food and we cook more and it's more nutritious. Of course, not for everyone, but looking at the food, most of it. The driving culture, we can drive when we're 18 and you don't really need to drive to get around. The drinking culture, we can drink when we're 16. That's different, of course. I just think that's a big part. Curfews and the walking culture as well. And for school, the grading system, the choosing subjects. They tell us we can choose subjects, but we can't really. The teachers and students' relationships, because our teachers, they don't really care about our students. So here, it's like nicer. You just have like, they talk to you and they make you feel seen as a student. And at home, we don't have grading on homeworks. So less grades during the year. And yes, thank you for listening. And
All right, and then we'll have a little switch over, and Irma can do her presentation.
Mine should be on emails. I just want to check if it's in the right order first.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the whole part. Just hold it.
Like this?
No. Pick it up.
Oh, like this?
The mic is only going to the screen. Yeah, it's not amplified.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then.
Is the volume all the way up? Okay. Yeah, it's all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, looks good.
boy, that was a quick switch.
Hey, I'm Irmak. My name is Irmak. I'm from Turkey, and I'm here for an exchange year in America. Talk. Okay, that works.
Scream it out.
Can you speak like you're speaking to our table?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Can I?
Oh.
Here's some stuff about me. I'm 17. I'm from Turkey. My city is Antalya. It's like
Hey, Matt, I'm way back here and I can't hear anything. Speak to me. No, I'm not gonna
okay.
talk, because she can't hear either.
Yeah.
Speak to me as you do this. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up for you. Okay?
That's fine. I went to Louisville High School, and I'm actually graduating tomorrow. Thank you. So after my exchange year in the U.S., I plan on going to Turkey and study culinary arts in college. Yes. So one of the main reasons I wanted to be an exchange student was I was only thinking about the culture stuff. Like, I'm going to be living in another family's home and experience different cultures, and of course, like, tell people about my culture. But I feel like it got out of that too. Like, I got what I wanted as a culture, but I feel like I just learned how to get out of my comfort zone and like be comfortable with it. And I feel like that just like taught me a lot as a person. Yeah. So my family, these are actually all the pictures we took before I went on my plane. I looked horrible. I didn't get enough sleep. So these are my mom's side of the family, and this is my dad's side of the family. That's like the only decent picture I could find. Yeah, we like to have get-togethers for dinner. We always have dinners together. But my mom's side of family, you can barely see us together like once a year. So my host family, the Wisemans, so they were really supportive of me. They like tried to show up to every one of my basketball games. I cheered for it. And this is the sign that they made for me. It's still in my room, and I'm taking it back. It's such a good memory. And like Christmas time, we baked cookies and we did like a lot of stuff. So, few of my hobbies, I love cooking. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I love swimming. I live close to the Mediterranean Sea. So like if I get bored, I can just walk 10 minutes and be at the beach. That's one of my favorite things. And walking, me and my father, I don't really count walking as a hobby, but we kind of made it a hobby because we got like every day when the weather is nice, we're out and never come back home. So arts and crafts, this is actually from my healthy living class. We did a gingerbread beach house, got out of the theme. And this is my big shark that I made out of cardboard because I was bored. Yeah. So, information about my country. Turkey is located in between Europe and Asia. It actually connects Europe and Asia. I think that's like the most important geographical thing that I can mention. Language, we speak Turkish. Capital is actually not Istanbul. Most people think it's Istanbul because it's the most popular city and the most crowded city, but it's actually Ankara. Currency is Turkish lira. We have our own currency. Population is around 85 million.
Did it not used to be Istanbul?
What?
The capital?
Yes. Yes, many years ago. That's true. They changed it.
Back when you were born, Kim.
So I'm not going to talk about every region of Turkey, but this is where I live. This is where I come from. It's really close to Greece, which is located like here, and a few of the islands around here. And there is the Mediterranean Sea. So I want to talk about some important dates for our country. So 1923, October 29th is our Republic Day. We don't have an Independence Day, but it was the Ottoman Empire before. But I'm going to talk about later. Our first president ever made it the Republic of Turkey. So it's a really important day for us. So November 10th, 1938, our first ever president passed away. And on that day, on November 10th, at 9:05 a.m., which is when he died, everybody stands up. Whatever they're doing, they stop doing it. Everybody stands up, like cars, traffic, it stops. Everybody stands up and like stands for 1 minute for respect. And April 23rd, that's actually one of a kind in the world. It's National Serenity and Children's Day. We have a Children's Day. Children are recognized. We have like parades. Children just like walk around and people clap. It's really nice for them. I loved it as a child. So May 19th is the commemoration of Atatürk Youth and Sports Day. So holidays, I found it weird. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Halloween, we don't have it. Since it's mostly Muslims in that country, we don't have those. But we have Ramadan, Sacrifice Feast, which is, they both are not my favorite, but we have those. So famous places. So quick information, actually 2 of the 7 wonders of the world are located in Turkey. So we have Hagia Sophia located in Istanbul, Cappadocia, which is known for their hot air balloons and landscapes, Pamukkale, and Ephesus. So this is my city. This is actually our mall. It's like an open air mall. It's touristic. And I wanted to put this picture especially. This is our little own umbrella alley. Yes, we have that too. So like this is my walking path. Like all of these are my walking path. So like it's pretty normal to literally see turquoise sea and like landscapes and like historical ruins while you're walking. Like it's just normal. So, my favorite, Turkish food. We have like, people really think that it's only based on like meat and kebabs, of course. We have those too, but we have actually a lot of vegetarian options too, with olive oil. That's all we use. Yeah, we have large amount of food. So about Rotary in Turkey. So I come from District 2430. It has 7 countries in it. It's made out of, we have 3 districts in total. Mine is the biggest one. Yeah, and next slide I explain more, I think. Yeah, my district. So Rotary, these are 2 photos of our camp. Rotary District 2430 has a total of 154 clubs focused on education, health, disaster relief, and cultural exchanges. So we have like key projects that we're known for. So youth programs, hosted international camps in Mersin and Adana to promote cultural understandings, polio awareness, of course, earthquake relief. So we had a major earthquake in 2023. And Rotary did a lot of stuff, and I also volunteer for that too. They did a lot of stuff to help people out, like put up tents, help people, provide food for them, provide water, whoever needed it. So this is our district governors for 2024-2025.
Which one?
The guy.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, I was talking about our first ever president, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, was the founder of the Republic of Turkey, and its first president. He led the country after the fall of Ottoman Empire and made many important changes in Turkey. So, like as example, making education free and open to all people. giving women the right to vote. That's actually one of the first. Changing the alphabet from Arabic to Latin, separating religion and government. And I wanted to especially put this quote of him: peace at home, peace in the world. This means a country should live in peace inside its borders and also promote peace with other countries. I wanted to put this because I know that Rotary wants peace in the world, and I feel like it's really similar. And yeah, he wanted peace. So my friends that I made here, this is the fun stuff that I did in America. So I'm just so thankful for my friends. We did a lot of stuff together. Like, my favorite thing was probably the football games. I just loved going to the football games. It's just different because we don't have those big sport events. And it was just different. And seeing the school spirit, seeing like students cheer up for their friends and supporting them was just amazing. And so I did tennis and cheer, but I have 0 pictures of me doing tennis. So I put some pictures of cheer. So the school dances, I went to all school dances. These were from prom, homecoming, and snowball. So these are our Rotary trips. We went to Washington, D.C., we went to New York City, and we went to Niagara Falls, which was so much fun. Well, thank you for listening to me. And I want to thank Rotary for everything. Everybody has been so nice and helpful. They tried everything to help me. And they were reaching out to me, hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do that? And the ambassadors, Rotary ambassadors, I'm so thankful for them too. They just helped a lot, especially when I first came here. Before I even came here, one of them reached out to me and said, like, hey, like, let's meet when you come. And I want to introduce myself. I want to introduce some other people so you can have friends. And that helped me a lot. So I'm thankful for all of that. Yes.
I have one question.
Yes.
I have a question. It's kind of interesting.
Yes.
I ask this every year of the foreign exchange students. When did you stop thinking in your native language and start thinking in English? Because all 3 of you have mastered the language.
Thank you.
When did you stop thinking?
When did I stop thinking? So I was stressing a lot. I feel like the first month I was stressing a lot. Like, am I making some mistakes, like grammarly? I just stopped caring after 1 month. That was all. Yes. When I stopped caring about it, it just clicked.
How about you?
I don't know. I think it just came over time. I can't really remember when it was.
Bobby?
I don't think I was thinking in French because I've learned English for 9 years. It was pretty easy, I guess.
I will say, the first week or so, she just had to concentrate all the time. And I remember her saying, I'm just so tired because I have to concentrate and really think everything through. But eventually that just went away. So.
I noticed the change when she stopped concentrating so much and just speaking, just like Max said. And I just stopped caring. And you could tell the switch. And I think that was happening in her mind too, when they just I'm just going to say it.
Thank you for being our exchange students. Also, thank you, ladies, for hosting the exchange students. Having been president this year, I've gotten to know what goes on with the exchange students and how much work and time that Mr. Wood and Barb put into this program. They treat these kids like they're their second families. And it's really impressive. And Bill and Barb, thank you for everything that you do for these kids. Thanks. All right, we're going to go over to Mr. Anderson's house and clean up the trail in Metzger Park. If you can help us for an hour, please do so. If you signed up, please show up. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.